The internet's changing. Oh well, the internet's changed. The world's changed. So let's break this down. Starting with my favorite platform, Instagram. Earlier, when I used to come onto the internet, it was to get a bit of an escape from my everyday life, but in a good way. Does that make sense? Nowadays, maybe it's only me and my algorithm, but it feels like the internet has just become very angry. Like everywhere you go, all of us have just become very, very, very angry. Every post nowadays is related to some, this war is happening, this guy said this to that guy, this Karen, that Karen. It's become a very toxic environment online. No doubt the internet has helped us get closer. Like there's no other platform into which I could just get onto it and do whatever I do and just talk to people and just record myself and get to know each other or whatever. But nowadays the internet feels like it's being exploited for like temporary fame or attention or those few likes and few shares. I mean, I can't judge. I'm doing the same with my content. But in a way, I feel like theirs is more click oriented and fake rage bait oriented. From a business perspective, every platform these days is gets more revenue on the amount of time they can make a consumer, that is us, stay onto their said platform, which is a good thing from their perspective. But the way that they keep us on the platform is what's I'm trying to talk about. Take Instagram for example. Instagram has changed a lot. They started in 2010 officially, and then 2012 they came to India. From then till now, they've done so many changes in their app, from this starting as a platform for only pictures to then getting into videos, then reels, which have screwed up not only my attention span but everyone's attention span, to the point where I can't have a decent conversation with anyone because I can't be bothered. I'm always looking for that next clip of adrenaline. As a business, they've made a platform which was free in the start, then eventually people liked it, they became popular, then they added reels, got mocked on, still people adapted to it, they became more popular, and then they added ads. Unskippable ads nowadays, which I'm getting on my Instagram, which is very infuriating because it's like 5 seconds of unskippable ads. Everywhere I go on the internet now is just ads on ads on ads. So what's the next step for Instagram? My prediction would be they're going to most probably come up with Instagram Insta Plus or something, some subscription based thing where if you want to continue using Instagram without ads, that's my prediction. I mean, that's what every app is doing nowadays. They first get you hooked onto using them for free to the point where they become your main source of social media, like a first thought, and then they directly get you into the small traps of here's a small ad of 1 second, 2 seconds, then slowly increase the time, and then they make the ads unbearable. But by then you're already hooked onto the app, and it's just never launching this and this. Let's not get into that. Let's talk about Mr. I Know It All. It's one of my favorite platforms. It allows me to see questionable things on the internet which I would not have easy access of. Google is a great tool, and scary enough, somehow it is a monopoly that's been triumphing over all other internet apps, and it's become like the go-to app if you see compared to all the other apps these days. Anything you need, you just directly Google. Google is not working, you Google why Google is not working. Earlier Google used to feel like it is actually trying to do better for you. Nowadays Google feels like it's trying to help people more that are paying it to get to where it wants to. For example, let's just say you Google a big speaker. The sponsored section, which is there on the top, will have exactly what you're searching for. But then if you ignore that and just scroll a little bit down, you will just get products that have nothing to do with what you're describing and what you're searching for. Or you'll find lists of speakers or things that you've searched for, but they're all affiliate links leading to something that you do not want. Sometimes there'll even be videos of 2020 2019, 2018 just renamed into 2024. You get what I'm trying to say. Google is basically glorifying people that are paying them, saying that if you have money, just give us the money, no matter what product you have. We will put that at the top of the sponsored list. We'll make the consumer believe that that's the best product for them out there in the market. Which once again, as a business, makes them more money and makes them more revenue, makes them a better company. But as a consumer, I do not want to buy a product based entirely on because somebody's given you money. Like, I don't know whether that's the best product in the market for me. You can see this. You can see the similar characteristics with Amazon. If you search anything on Amazon, it's always Amazon recommended this, Amazon recommended that. Since we are on the topic of Amazon, let's talk about Amazon Prime. It's an honorable mention. I've been using Amazon Prime for ages now, and I would quite say that it's a very good app. I get stuff delivered within 1-2 days, and if I want to watch shows, they are there. They don't have the best selection of shows. They have more these old school shows, but it is still good. What I hate about about Amazon. Jeff, if you're watching this, please pay attention. Why? I've paid you, God knows how much the subscription was for a year. I've paid you some money, and I'll Google or I'll search. Why do I keep saying Google? I'll search for a show that I want to watch, and you'll have it. But then you'll recommend me to subscribe to another link to watch it. I would rather you just tell me you don't have the show rather than me coming onto your platform and then you suggesting me another platform where I can watch it by paying more money. Why have I paid you money? I basically paid money for an application to show me more ads. What the fuck? Honorable mention number 2, Netflix. Netflix does this thing wherein you're typing a movie that you want to watch and it will suggest it to you. It will just suddenly hint at you that this is the movie that you're searching for. We have it. And then when you click on it, it will tell you, I'm so sorry, it seems we do not have this. Why don't you watch this instead? Just tell me you don't have the movie. Why give me this false hope that you have the exact shit that I want to watch? The internet is so infuriating, man, sometimes. It's all these apps, it's all these subscriptions. Fucking stop it. The more I age, the more I realize I'm turning into a Karen, and I guess maybe this is my next form. Should I change my channel's name to the Karen? And my final rant. It's not going to be a rant if I not talk about the one platform where I post the most. Okay, I post the most on Instagram. It's YouTube. YouTube's changed too. YouTube's changed a lot. Music, you can't use any random music because your video is going to get demonetized, and I don't have a problem with my videos getting demonetized. It's the thing that eventually if I become big, all the videos that I'm making now are just like for the sake of laugh or the sake of gags. If there's a big label and I use their songs because it fits the moment as a better meme or something, later on if the label decides, they can just remove the entire video. So that's like a lot of hard work that I put into a video, just deleted forever. Stupidity. When I joined YouTube, it was more about just recording myself. It's like a documentary of myself, like how I'm changing over the years and just leaving like a legacy online, even if no one was watching at the time. Now also no one's watching. It's like 40 people. That's another thing I don't like, that YouTube makes you feel like just because you don't get that many views, like now I'm getting like 140 views. If 40 people randomly in the streets come and give me like even 5 minutes of their time, 10 minutes of their time, 40 people, that's a lot of time and I would value it. But when it comes to online platforms, 40 looks like nothing. It's only when you reach the millions that you're like, oh damn, I got a million views on this, I did this much, these many people liked my post. If 40 people tell you you're nice in reality, you're not even 40, even like 9 people tell you you're an amazing person in reality, you will feel good. It's just that from the internet's perspective, 9 people is not much because of the reach that you have, so many millions. Originally, I used to post videos only for like the feedback of like family or friends like commenting. That meant more joy to me than the views that the videos would get. But then YouTube Studio would come into the picture. Like I'm normally like just get a video done, edit it, it's out, we move on to the next video. But then YouTube Studio will come and be like, dude, your previous video got only 160 views and this video only has 10 views, 40 views, you're falling, you're lacking, and then show a big red arrow, which makes you feel very unaccomplished. You feel very demotivated. So like, even if I have like 5-6 videos just ready to edit and then post, I'm always like, will it do good? Plus then you have people reaching out saying, bro, this video did better, that video did better, why are you doing this dog shit kind of a video? Everyone has opinions, and all these opinions come from people that are not doing better themselves, but they're trying to make you do better. Like, I'm all for criticism, but nowadays it doesn't feel like criticism. It's just like, dude, do things the way I like it. And then if you go down that route, you're just stuck in an endless vacuum of trying to entertain. Like, if I make a video entertaining only, let's just say person A, person B is not going to write the second video, person C is not going to write the next video. So I'm just trying to make a lot of videos pertaining to certain individuals, which in the long run doesn't make sense to me, because I'm trying to do what makes me happy, which is just make a muck of myself. Anyways, I think I've spiraled through. I've completely forgotten for what I was recording this video. This is supposed to be a normal thing about me complaining about the icks that I have with the internet, and I've just gone into a rant. So before we completely get lost to Clayton's rant, let's end the video. I will end it on this. The world now is very angry, is very depressing, it's very irritated. You can see it when you talk to random strangers. Like, road rage example is a very good example of, there's a lot of road rage nowadays because people have so much pent up aggression, and there could be multiple reasons and multiple factors for why people are so angry these days. But I also think it's like, because we have everything just in the reach of our hands, that access is what's triggering us. I'm always looking for the next adrenaline or dopamine when I'm scrolling through reels. How many times before going to sleep you're like, I'll just look for one more, because you're just looking for that hit of dopamine. And when you cut out Instagram, it's like a casino or a gambling kind of an addiction basically, where if you don't get that if you don't get that hit, you're still searching for it, and if you don't get it, it's kind of irritates you in the back of your mind. Notice it sometimes. It could also be that now the internet has made everything very easily accessible for us. So not having something easily accessible to you acts as a trigger. I don't know if I'm wrong, just tell me in the comment section I'm wrong. Like, for example, let's just say you're on a long drive, or your phone's connected to the car, and you're playing some music, and you want to play your favorite song, and then suddenly you lose internet. You cannot tell me that wouldn't drive you mad. The very thought of just not having internet, it makes me go mad. I'm like, dude, suddenly I'll get these thoughts of, dude, I should search for this, I should Google that, I should play music. It really gets irritating when I don't have internet, because I'm so used to having internet access all the time. Another video could be, once you have like the chip or the glasses of internet all the time, what's the world going to look like? What are we going to be experiencing that time? There's a constant, no, I am right, no, they are wrong, kind of an energy and an aura now these days with a lot of online platforms. Everyone's just trying to give their opinions, and you can feel it, because it's much easier to leave an opinion from the corner of your keyboard, from some speck or corner of the world, because no one's going to know where you are from, where the message came. So you can just leave a opinion, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, whether it's rage bait, whether it's going to trigger people. You can just leave your opinion and leave, and then you'll have a bunch of people reading that and then ganging up on it, and then you just have these different people trying to prove yes or no, I'm right, you're wrong in the comment section. Like, let's just say you're watching a video, you find it funny. Okay, this is all psychological now. Let's just say the first comment says that, no dude, this is very mean, you hurt someone's feelings or whatever. There is a small chance that because that was the first comment you read, you will slightly not see the video funny anymore. Like, example, if 4 friends of you are there, and let's just say one guy insults the other, all of you guys will laugh. But then let's just say one guy says, no bro, you cannot say that about him. Somebody else in the group will take the guy's side, saying that, yeah bro, that joke was too far, because somebody instigated that drift of emotion. I don't know if this makes sense. Never mind. The point I'm trying to get at is, does it really matter? Like, these is so much war. Does it really matter? Like think about it a century from now. Think 100 years later. If we are lucky, we will be buried with our friends and relatives. Strangers will own everything that we are fighting for right now. The property that we think is worth a lot and we're fighting with our brothers and sisters for. 100 years down the line, some random stranger is going to be owning it. So what are we fighting for now? The car that you're spending a fortune on to make your dream car, somebody is either going to be owning it at the time, or it's just going to be a relic of the past. Our descendants will hardly know us or even think about us. Like, the internet has made us so disconnected from this human emotion of interacting with each other, that I won't be surprised. Like, I don't know my grandfather's father. I won't be surprised if, like, the next generation, like, let's say I have kids and my son's son is so used to the internet that he can't be bothered. And I would not be surprised if he doesn't even know who I am and what I am. So one day, 100 years from now, our memories and photos will just be memories of photos. They'll either be kept somewhere abandoned in some attic, or they'll be most probably forgotten or lost somewhere, or mostly disposed of into oblivion, and we will all mostly be forgotten. So realistically, who are we actually fighting for? Who are we all being angry towards? Who are we actually trying to say that, I know this, I know that? Always chasing for more and more. And for what? We all have one life, right? We all say YOLO. You only live once. So why not cherish it? Why not try to make the best of it? Why not try to make others laugh? I always believe that the more you try to be kind to others, the more you make other people laugh or whatever. Just try to live your life now. Why be angry all the time? Try to make the most out of this life, because you never know when your time is up. It could be tomorrow, it could be 3 weeks from now, it could be 3 years from now. No one really knows. So why waste that being an asshole or being angry towards others? Try to make the most out of it, is what I'm trying to say, because you never know when the clock starts ticking for your memories and your photos to start fading away. This has been a roller coaster of a video. Like, shares. Jesus Christ.